Okay, bear with me, folks. Okay, hello. I am making these dummies, and I wanted to show you about some of the techniques I'm using. They are very ugly at this point, but I will go on. I'm coming across this problem that you might have as well in your assignment in the mask, or even if you're making dolls or whatever you're doing. The problem is the dummies have cracked with the air dry clay, and I've got buildups in different areas of too much clay, and I can't correct it by adding more clay. I need to take away the material that I'm using. I started off with a clay base that I was going to make several molds from, and I didn't put it in the kiln or anything. It just stayed pretty soft the whole time. It started cracking a little bit, so I put this black tape on it. I don't have a picture of the faces when I was doing the mold. So basically this is another mold, and I'm using smooth on, which you mix one part to one part, and it changes colors as you do, and you brush it on your mold, on your piece, original piece, and then after several layers, you peel it off. I put the latex on top of it, and here came out the resin mask. They were a little bit floppy, so I figured I needed to put some sort of base in there. So I put the mask, put plaster inside a box with the mask on it so they wouldn't jostle around and make the mask uneven. So that was a real quick review of what I probably should have made a video of how to start out making this to the point where the mold to the point where we are now. And now I've got 7 resin molds, and I've gone ahead and put paper clay or Sculpey on them, and we're going on to the next problem, which this video is about. So back to the problem at hand, the cracks and the disfiguration of the air dry clay over the resin. I want to make the eyebrows more prominent. The nose is flattened and I don't like it, so I'm using a Dremel. And this is probably not the best bit to use with the Dremel, but it works for me and it's what I have. And we're in the coronavirus and I can't go to the store and drop everything. So I'm using this tool. And what I'm going to do is I'm sharpening the eyebrows, just digging out material to make it form, make the thing form better, um, enhance the lips and all that. I also want to mention the fact that if you paint the base, the substrate, the mask, whatever, you paint it, then you can see better when you're going back and taking away parts. You can see the lines and how even you are. So it's just you can do a quick one coat thing of paint, and it's just for you, so you can see what you're doing. It makes it more clear. A little bit of material off, so it's a lot of work, but I find that in my practices, it's easier to do addition, subtraction, and keep going back and forth until you get it right. It's not a one-time deal. So I will probably go back after this and slim it down and build up the bottom of the nose and the cheeks. Keep in mind, though, that this is a puppet, and so I'm not trying to go for a realistic look. I'm trying to go for a little crazy puppet, possibly weird puppet, creepy puppet look. But I'm still going to go back and do something else, probably several times. And just want to let you know that this is a great way to do slimming down. See, this one is a lot different. It's a lot smoother, but I'm still not happy with it. The eyes, when you put the eyes in, it makes the whole thing different and changing the pigment and everything. But I still want to put beads or tissue paper or just something on there because the skin is not smooth, and that's my aesthetic. I just tend to overdo things, and you don't have to overdo it. But I just wanted to make you sure if you're really dissatisfied with the nose or some feature, get that Dremel out, or you can use a drill or X-Acto knife, some way of getting it out.